Welcome to Dead Mums Club. This has been a year in the making, if not longer, and we should probably kick things off by telling you about who we are. But we're not going to do that. We're going to kick this off with an Am I the Arsehole?
Right, this is a story that has to be shared. I've sent it over to Georgie. She's going to read it out, and I've got a couple of questions to ask.
Okay, so am I the arsehole for feeling betrayed when my affair was exposed, even though I was technically already leaving my marriage? Yes. I was in the middle of separating from my wife. We were legally married. They were married, but emotionally done. Divorce papers were in progress, but due to finances and the kids, we were still living in the same house with our two children. Oh, okay. It wasn't a secret that the marriage was ending. We'd told close friends and family. It was tense, but we were trying to keep things civil for the kids. A few months into this limbo, I started talking to my neighbour. She was married too. What started as a casual chat has turned into deep, emotional conversations. We were both lonely, overwhelmed, and craving connection. Eventually, it turned physical. Knowing a man, probably about 3 fucking days.
Exactly.
We didn't sneak around the house. It was stolen hours here and there, long talks, sex in the car, voice notes, plans about what life could look like once everything's settled. It went on for months. We talked constantly. I genuinely believe we were falling in love and building something real. Then one
hmm
day, completely out of the blue, I received a message from her. She said, "My husband has listened to everything. He's heard the recordings. I'm so sorry. I've been meaning to delete them. He knows how far we've gone. He's on his way to see you." I had no idea the car had an audio recorder. What?
Yeah,
None. Apparently, every conversation. Oh, shit.
yeah,
Every conversation, What fucking car has a recorder?
I know.
Apparently, every conversation, every intimate moment, everything, I've been unknowingly recorded. Fuck. She knew it was being recorded and she never told me. She was responsible for deleting them. Fuck. Her husband turned up at my house. There was a confrontation, voices raised, neighbours watching, and because of where I live, my soon to be ex wife and my kids became aware something explosive had happened. I didn't deny it. I took responsibility. I owned the affair. But I also felt completely blindsided and violated. Private conversations recorded without consent, intimate moments exposed. The timing couldn't have been worse. Suddenly, my ex wife had all the power in the divorce, and any chance of a calm separation evaporated overnight. Then you shouldn't have got your dick wet.
Exactly.
I can't help but feel this was a little intentional. I lost control. A little intentional from who? Sorry. I lost control of the narrative entirely. Fast forward 3 years, I'm now divorced, co parenting, and I'm in a relationship with the same woman, the neighbour.
Yeah.
She's divorced now too, and I'm miserable. Grass isn't always greener,
It
brother.
is
Grass is
not.
not always greener. She has no kids herself. She wants nothing to do with my kids. Clearly their conversations weren't intimate enough.
No,
I know my kids hate her because of what they heard the night of the conflict. No holidays together, no weekends as a family, no interest. Are they married?
no.
No. No interest in school events, birthdays, or even being around them. She made it clear she doesn't want a stepmom role in any form. I love my kids, they're my priority. But I also feel trapped in a relationship that started with intensity and secrecy and has turned into something cold and restrictive. I call it toxic, but I don't seem to leave. So here's my question. Am I the arsehole for still feeling betrayed by how the affair was exposed, even though I was cheating? Or is this karma for our actions?
Okay, deep breath. Initial thoughts. What do you think?
Like, for me, cheating is always done.
Yeah.
Like, I don't agree with it.
Okay, but let's break this
Ugh.
down. She was married. She was in a relationship. He was separated and going through a divorce. Yes, they were still living under the same roof. Yes, they were still technically married.
I feel like if your marriage has ended, if you're going through a divorce, even if you're living under the same roof, a bit like a similar relationship that I know of that was similar.
This is the point I was going to bring up.
I think that you make it clear that you're going to see other people.
Yes. So, in my situation, when I was going through my separation, no, we were never married. However, we were in an 11-year committed relationship. And We separated. It was done. It was dusted. And we made it very clear. Well, I did anyway, that
Mainly when he caught you.
I was going to be dating other people. And then he made it his life mission to come home from work early all of a sudden, blah, blah, blah. And I mean, that's the story for a whole nother day. But relating it back to this one, I personally don't feel he was having an affair. I feel like this was her having the affair, and it was his choice to entertain that affair.
No, like legally, if we're going to talk, like, is
Yes.
legally and morally.
Yeah.
Morally, was he having an affair? Not in the like the traditional sense, having an affair, because an affair would generally imply that you are cheating on somebody you love and
Yeah.
who loves you back.
Which is what she was doing.
Yeah, and so
Yeah.
that would be heartbreak.
Yeah.
Because that is affair. So that is 100% what she was doing. She had an affair.
Yeah.
So she was having a full blown affair. Like,
She was.
you can't deny
Sneaky,
that.
behind the back,
Yeah.
betraying the
The recording
husband.
is fucking wanky.
Okay, so this is like a dash cam recorder, which she knew was there. He did not know was there. So she has this software along with her husband that downloads everything that's going on in the car, whether it's turn on or turn off, as in the car.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
is
yeah.
on all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah, we have them.
So she had these recordings and she didn't, I guess, disclose that, oh, by the way, I've got a dash cam.
Or did she think about it? Because we have dash cams and I've never once had a second thought about recording in the car. I'm
But
also not fucking someone else having an affair.
exactly. Like if conversations were getting into it and you were sharing that device and that software with your husband, you would be hyper aware
Well, I guess
that
it'd be
that
like
is
the Ring
available.
doorbell, wouldn't it? Like if you have a Ring doorbell
Yes,
and someone was cheating on you, you would fucking disable that
100%.
immediately. So
Yes.
yeah, she was in the wrong for that.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, they're both assholes.
Yeah.
For different reasons. Okay, so was he having an affair? Legally, yes, they were still legally married. Morally, I think he should have had, like, they're grown ups, and if they wanted it to be a happy ending,
Yeah.
which everyone does when they're co parenting,
Yeah.
then that conversation should have been had.
100%.
So, hindsight is obviously a wonderful thing. And obviously, he's now stuck in this relationship because the grass isn't always greener.
Exactly.
And I feel like it is a bit of karma.
Yes.
But also, like, it's shitty. But if you think it's toxic and she's vile to your kids, leave.
100%.
Like, if your kids are your priority, you would have left already. But if you're just saying that because you need to massage your male ego to try and make yourself feel better, then yes, you are unequivocally the arsehole.
So what this tells me from his side is that he has done no work internally for him. He hasn't looked at, oh, okay, how is this going to affect future relationships? How are my friends going to see me? How is my family going to see me? How are my kids going to see me? And now he's 3 months into it. He is so emotionally
3 years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
3 years into, yeah, exactly. He's so emotionally dedicated to a relationship that he thought he was going to have. But it's not right because they didn't do the basic foundation of, oh, what's your boundaries? What do you want out
Do
of
you
life?
want children?
Do you want children?
Do you like mine?
Exactly.
I mean,
And now he's stuck, but he is shriveled in shame and his ego is overtaken because he doesn't want his family and friends to think, told you so. Ah, we knew it. You thought the grass would be greener, but oh, no, 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 no.
it's not, motherfucker.
Yeah, and he doesn't want to be hated. But take it. Like,
You're always going to be the villain in someone's story.
absolutely.
Take it. And actually, like, he is partially the villain in this story.
Yeah.
And with his family and his kids, he has to rebuild trust, and staying in a dead end relationship that she is not welcoming of the children or of his actual life or holidays or any of the nice stuff or the fun stuff. They aren't like that. There's never, ever, ever going to be any growth or any chance of retribution. So
No way.
cut your losses and go, bro.
100%.
Like 3 years is a long time.
It is a long time. A long time to be so clueless of each other's needs.
Yeah.
Like, this is pure just sex bubble.
It's lust.
Yeah, it's
like
lust, yeah.
the reason why it felt so exciting, and this is the problem with cheating.
Yes.
Is it is exciting because
Yeah.
you are hiding and you're sneaking around.
Like, the adrenaline that comes from it
Obviously,
is
I've never
so
cheated,
intense.
but as a child, or as a teenager, you know, when you're like rolling your skirt up on the way to school and like you're wearing a longer skirt over the top, or you're smoking like a sneaky fag so your mum and dad wouldn't find out. Yeah, like it's the same. Like the adrenaline's exciting. And yeah, it's tricky, but he is an asshole, but not because they were still married.
Okay.
I think he should have just
I
dealt
mean,
with it.
he knew she was married, and
But
that's
I'm
one
not
of
right.
the
I don't give a fuck about her marriage. It's his marriage.
100%.
Yeah.
So this is another point that I was going to raise is that I personally think even if you know that other person is married, I don't think you're really in that wrong for making a choice to decide to entertain that affair, as long as you are fully aware that it can't lead to anywhere. Because how would you ever trust that person?
100%.
This is a dead end
I've
thing.
got so many friends who have cheated on a partner and then the new partner stays and they
Yeah.
wonder why they get cheated on. It's like,
100%. And they're crippled in anxiety. There's no trust. There's no
yeah.
freedom. There's no
Like, what the fuck are you
independence.
doing?
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
It makes
And
nobody
that
sense.
comes from like people needing the attention
Yeah.
and not being able to separate it before they get too deep. So like this guy's obviously got wrapped up in lust, and we all know how powerful lust
Oh
is.
my God. It is
And I can
mesmerizing.
imagine after you've been married for some time,
Yeah.
if you then like got wrapped up in that relationship and it is like like you do feel like you completely love someone, like you're obsessed with them, aren't
Yeah.
you?
You're obsessed.
Yeah.
And
You choose what to see.
yes, you literally have your rose tinted glasses on, and then one day, poof, the shitty lens comes on and reality hits you. But a big thing here as well, which again, maybe they didn't expect this to reach the levels that it has now, but how wrong is she for committing to this relationship now? Well, I say committed loosely because who knows, for 3 years, and she never wanted kids. She
Mm.
doesn't even want to entertain the idea of a stepmom model.
But
And I think that's so cruel. Like, there's zero consideration and emotional feeling for the children.
but you also don't understand what conversations would have had
Yeah.
because
I want
he
these recordings.
like
If you are the ex-husband,
100%.
I want these
Yeah,
recordings.
because like we like let's get this to court because like there is
Yes.
so much more to go through here because like if I just don't like he has children, so either he never talked about his kids and it
Yeah.
was just a fucking go, um, because you would know, like like I have friends who I just don't talk about my kids to because they're just not interested,
They don't get it. There's
and
no
you just
point.
know.
Yeah.
But if you are sleeping with someone and you can imagine a life with them, and they obviously both did at the time, which is why it's now transpired into a relationship, how do you just not know?
I know.
What do you think? Is he the asshole? I don't know. Like it's a shit situation.
Yeah.
He's an asshole. She's an asshole.
They're
But
both assholes, and Karma's a bitch, and I think Karma has come to kiss them right on the ass.
I also think that there is like whenever someone cheats, the instant reaction is to go to the person who is in the other party. So for instance, the husband found out and he went straight to the other person's house. And I don't like that take on it because the only person there is to blame for them cheating is the person who you're living with. Like
100%.
your wife. It was her choice, her
Yeah.
responsibility. And I think we always want to blame someone that we don't love because
Yeah.
it makes it easier.
Makes it so much easier.
So much easier. And like we all need to blame someone for bad things that happen because it just
Yeah.
makes it easier. Unless you become accountable for it. But yeah, like most people, when my ex-boyfriend cheated on me, I did the exact same thing and I went to her house and pulled her out of the house.
Right.
Whereas now I think I'd look at it and go, you're a fucking scumbag.
Yeah.
I would definitely also tell her partner because they deserve to know.
Yeah.
And also I fucking hate cheating. And I've always said to Dale, if one of your friends was cheating, I would want to tell their partner.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's awful at finding out the tea anyway. So,
I'm relaying it, let's be honest.
and like remembering it.
Yeah.
So,
The full story.
yeah, exactly. And he just, he go out for golf.
a
And I'm like,
man.
oh, how's golf? How's so and so? How are their kids? Like, I don't fucking know. I'm
Yeah,
like,
the grass was green.
Yeah, I'm like, you were
Cool.
golfing for 8 hours. Like, what are you talking about? Like, me and you would have like conquered the fucking world by
We would
then.
have. Do you know, this reminds me back in the day when I was an air hostess and I was in a relationship for a year with this guy that I knew from up north. We were living together in my mum's house. I was an air hostess. He was working in the bar in the airport.
Oh.
And after one very, very long full sector flight, I went to the bar and I went to have a hot chocolate until he had finished his shift. Whilst I was sitting there, I was looking over at him behind the bar and he was very cozy.
He didn't know you were there.
Yeah, he knew I was there. He served
Oh.
me. He was very cozy with the female bartender that was there as well. And when I say they were getting on like a house on fire, there was some stuff happening that it was just an energy that you can't really put into words. So, of course, when he finished work, I was like, oh, so what the fuck's going on here? I can sense something. Obviously, much calmer than that. I wanted to get the tea. Um, he denied everything, said that I was a psycho and I've got nothing to worry about. And I'm like, okay, now you've stirred me up. Now I think there's definitely something going on. So the next day, she decided to prove how psycho she can be. And in my uniform, I decided to go back to the bar before I started my shift and confront her.
Oh my God.
So he's there working. He sees me and shits his pants. He's like,
He knows it's coming.
he knows what's coming. And he's like, Monique, don't. He's
But you've
like,
got nothing to hide.
I'm like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm like, if this is your friend, I just want to have a chat with her.
I want to be besties, okay?
Yeah. So I was like, oh, are you free for a quick chat? She's like, oh, yeah, babe, of course I am. We went for a chat. And I was like,
Are you sucking his dick?
literally. I was like, okay, hey, girl, how are you doing? What's going on here? Spill the tea. And she did not respond well. She was so defensive. She went straight in like, how dare you come to my place of work? How dare you try and humiliate me in front of the people that I work with, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no, I'm just having a conversation.
Yeah.
Like, can we just take about 10 steps back?
Let's take a beat, sister.
Yeah. Anyway, the next day I get pulled into that particular job, saying that a complaint had come in about me, and I was fully under an investigation for like harassment.
No, because
And
you're
I
in your
was
uniform.
I was in uniform, and I was basically barred from the bar in the airport that I work in, and put on a very tight warning because of it. Anyway, he ended up cheating on me with her, so I was right.
And obviously this is for another day, but that story is the exact reason why you have issues with why men
Right.
and women cannot be friends.
Exactly. I have an abundance of proof of this
100%.
statement.
Have you ever pieced that together before?
I have all the
Yeah.
time. Yeah. But just saying it out loud just then with
Yeah.
that one.
Because you've never told me that story before.
Have I
No.
not?
And so like that is 100,000,000%
Yeah.
why you feel that men and women can't be friends.
Yeah, I don't believe it for 1 second.
Which
I believe
is for another day.
Okay,
Hold your horses.
okay.
Hold your horses. So don't follow me on Instagram and you don't follow Dead Mums Club on Instagram, you're probably thinking, who the fuck are these girls? We are Georgie and Monique. We have been friends for over 15 years. We met at an estate agency that we worked at when we were
Ooh,
young-eyed and bushy-tailed. Is that the
And-
phrasing?
I don't know, but just big ballsy energy.
Yeah.
Big competitive ballsy energy.
And we got on, which is bizarre, really.
Bizarre. Yeah.
And then just haven't been able to get rid of her since.
Same.
So we're called Dead Mums Club because, shock, we both have dead mums.
Yeah.
And actually, my dad, Monique's dad, died when she was 11, and
10.
my dad died just after Christmas, like the year just gone. And when I called Monique and told her that my dad had died, she was like, oh my God, we can call it the Dead Parent Podcast. And I was like, oh my God, the Dead Parent Pod. Because obviously we've been talking about this for over a year, and that's a level of our dark humour.
I was going to say, like, let's make it clear how dark we are right now and
in times
why.
of stress, it's like, let's make it funny, and it makes it okay. Okay.
Yeah, instead of, oh my God, babe, are you okay? I'm so sorry. Okay, we're now the Dead Parent Pod. Yay! Welcome
we
to the
decided
club.
to stick to Dead Mums Club because we have like you end up finding like these little fucking groups of people, and
Yeah.
everyone has dead mums, and having a dead mum when you become a mum is like the shittiest club in the entire planet.
Yeah.
And we'll definitely discuss that more on another day. That isn't first episode kind of chat. But we went hiking. So Monique's a keen hiker.
I am.
I enjoy it, but I'm not a keen hiker.
And you tend to lose toenails.
So last year, for Monique's 33rd birthday, which is in January, she decided she wanted to go and hike Helvellyn. And then we were going to do Helvellyn, followed by Scafell Pike. They are both in the Lake District. And we both love the Lake District. Like, it is our happy
Stunning.
place. We love it. And so we go up, we do Helvellyn. It was so fucking icy. Like,
It was beautiful.
it was so, it wasn't cold, but I had bought hiking boots specifically for this hike because it was snowing and it was cold, and they were meant to be waterproof because I also have Reynards, and if my feet go numb, it's game over, and a hike takes a long time. So I was like, my toenails are fucking kidding me. Kidding me? My toenails are fucking killing me. And like the pressure from my feet. And it was just, we had our tampons, what are they called?
Crampons.
Our crampons.
We had tampons hanging out and
Tampons
everything.
on our feet. They weren't doing anything. No, we had crampons on. If you were ever hiking in snow and ice, you need to get yourself a set of crampons.
100%.
And it's a really silly name, but they're basically like
Spikes.
spikes, like, you know, like the wheels, like the chains you put on your wheels if you live like in Canada or something. It's like that for your feet. So anyway, we had our crampons on, but the pain was now unbearable on my toes, but I refused to take my boots off.
I had my trusty boots on. So these are literally like Warehouse Mountain kid hiking boots that I think they were like a size 3. I'd been wearing them for already a year, so they were falling apart. There was no waterproof in them. They were holding on for dear life. But I just do cheap, cheerful, basic bitch kit.
Well, that's just not me.
And that's not
That's
you.
not me.
But this backfired massively.
I think-
my feet were fine. Yours
Yeah.
were not.
No. So we got back to the house and I had gel on my toenails. And I was like, I can't even explain to you how much my toes hurt.
She was like, they're throbbing harder than your clit throb.
And I think at the time she was like, whatever, like, you've got sore toes.
And she was like, get the fuck over it.
Yeah. But like, so we went to do scaffold pike the next day, and I was like, I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do it. So we went to my favourite place, which is Aura Falls.
Yeah.
Aera Force.
Yeah.
So we went to my favourite place, which is Aera Force Waterfalls. And
Stunning.
we spent hours there. It was lovely.
Yeah.
But like my toes were still fucking throbbing. And then I know this is a really long story just to tell you, like, why you started the podcast. Anyway, the next I might as well finish the bit about the toenails
you
now.
have to now.
So I get home, I managed to peel off the gel nail, and underneath are black toenails. And I was like, that is not good.
We just highlight, I hate a big toe.
So I sent her pictures, obviously. And then I went to like a walk-in clinic nearby, not a sex clinic, like an A&E, just to be clear, wasn't that kind of infection.
Again, their stories for another day.
And he had to burn holes in my toenails. And I shared it on my stories on Instagram, and people went fucking potty for it.
I died and literally like just wanted to block you for the rest of my life.
It was burnt. Like he burnt and all the blood just came oozing out. It was so good to watch. Anyway, so she's a toenail loser. And then both my toenails lost, and we're now a year on, and my toenails still snap when they get to a certain level. And we're doing another hike for charity in June. We're doing a marathon hike, which I've googled it. It's like, it says between like 10 and 12 hours.
So
and obviously we're stopping for that little thing, aren't we?
We're going to do that on another day because we will not have time for it. So we'll do it on the Friday before we do it.
Well, there's no finish time.
No, well, there kind of technically is. Otherwise, they'll be all going home, and it all depends on anyway. There's
We're not going to be the slowest hikers. No. Anyway, this is what happens. This is why it was always like, so we both have got prompts to keep us on track because we both chat so much shit. And so we were in the car on the way back from, from Toenail Gate.
How this was actually formed. Yay.
So we were on the way back from Toenail Gate hiking, and we were listening to podcasts, and we both love a podcast, and we both like listening to like growth and mindset podcasts, although I'm a bit more of a chatty podcast kind of girl now.
And I struggle with podcasts. I have to listen to someone that I can actually hear and listen to, because I have something called misophonia.
So we were listening, which we'll cover another day.
Another day.
That's so much to cover.
Now.
And so we were listening to podcasts, and when we listen to like in-depth podcasts, I like to take notes because I'm a visual learner. And then what we'll often do is we'll both be like, yeah, oh my God.
I get so fucking passionate.
And then we have to pause it. Then we have to have a debrief
oh
and
my
a whole
God.
conversation and dissect what we've just learned.
Yeah.
And then we're like, right,
and challenge each other as well on that mindset. It's like, fuck, this is my perspective. Well, fuck, this is my perspective. Holy shit. And then we can like combine those perspectives and come up with the number one best perspective, or agree to disagree.
Sometimes we end up having a disagreement, and then we just sit in silence for an hour or so. But either way, we were like, we need to do a podcast. Like, why aren't we doing a podcast? And it was like a bit of like a dream back then. And then
Yeah.
we've just been talking about it all the time. And then we just decided that
This is it.
this is it. This is the time.
Yeah.
And we don't have like any grand plans or ambitions, but you know what it's like. Like as an adult relationship, finding time to catch up is like a WhatsApp or a voice note here and there. So we're just going to use this as a golden opportunity to catch up with our bestie,
Yeah.
once a week for an hour, and actually be able to spend time together without
Yeah.
fucking children.
And actually be able to hold a conversation without having to rush it. We're dedicating an hour with each other. And we actually said, whilst we were preparing for the podcast, right, let's think about topics. Let's actually make a structure. Like, what are we following? We're like, fuck, why have we not done this with our conversations? Like, sooner.
Because like normally when we're with the kids,
Yeah.
is that we will cover maybe like 30% of
Yeah.
about 50 topics.
And it's so surface level,
Yeah.
and you know the depth
And we're
that
deep
needs
people.
to happen.
We're deep.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's how Dead Mums Club was formed. There will be many more little like snippets of stories over the next like coming episodes.
A lot.
Yeah, there's a lot. Do you follow Chugly Girl?
I do.
Okay. Have you seen her Instagram this week?
Gordon Ramsay.
No, that was last week.
Okay.
This week's stories.
Her
It wasn't her
waxing?
stories. Wasn't waxing. No.
Okay,
Like
I'm hooked
you
on
would
her
fucking know.
waxing.
Oh yeah, she does all these gross
Oh,
waxing.
I love it so
Why?
much.
That's
I mean,
so not you.
because I mean, I've got a
Oh my
couple
God.
of how's
I
your
have not plucked for 2.5 weeks.
I was literally just about to ask you this. So, oh my God. Okay. So, yesterday I went on a date, and as I dropped off the kids, I pulled down the mirror in my car to do my mascara quickly, and I saw 3 chinny chin hairs, literally black as fuck, just gleaming in the sun. And I was like, shit, I'm in the car. I don't have my tweezers. So, I call my cousin who lives up the road. I'm like, Zoe, tell me you're home. She's like, yes. I was like, get your fucking tweezers ready. And anyway, I went over hers and she plucked those bad boys out. So I have got 3 big old hairs on my chin, and like, there's nothing I could do about it. So when I see another fellow girl who is doing some waxing or some, microblading or whatever it's called, or plucking, I'm here for it. I'm seeing that shit and I'm loving it.
And I have, as we know, I have been an avid plucker. Like
You class
I
yourself
love
as a
it.
prolific plucker.
Prolific.
Whenever
I love
you
it.
say that, I love it. You do. It's like a nightly routine for you.
And it's almost like the only time of day where I can't be on my phone.
Yeah.
And it's just me, my tweezers, and my chin hairs.
That's what you should be called. Not
Me,
my
my
chins and I. Me, my chins.
Rebrand.
Hilarious.
So when I was like 27 is when I first. So I'm now 35. Just. I know. I look so young. I got
That's
ID'd the other
so
day.
young.
I know. So when I was 27, I started getting hair on my chin, and because we knew we wanted to have babies like shortly after, I was like, right, I reckon I've got PCOS. So I went to the GP. She did scans, did blood tests, all was fine. Just get the fuck over it, basically. Some people have more hair and others don't.
Yeah.
And then I haven't really, like, obviously we got pregnant really easily. We have 2. If you know, you know. Yeah, like it's just become a big part of my life now. Like I have a whole range of tweezers. I have a set in every room because there's never not a time to pluck your chin. But my favorite time is the evening.
Definitely.
And it's like when you get that hair
and you feel it.
Oh my God.
It's so good.
It's like an orgasm.
You slowly pluck them
Yeah,
as well.
yeah, I do. Well,
You
I
want
like
to
to
feel that
I feel
follicle.
a bit like a psycho. Like
follicle.
Yeah, so like you get your tweezers and you just run it over, and then like you feel it with your finger, and you just get your mirror. Sometimes you don't even use a mirror. And you
I was
just
gonna say, I don't think I've ever seen you use a mirror.
No.
You're just there, like in your
and
own
then
little.
I use eyelash tweezers so that they're like ultra precision.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the other ones they're not strong enough.
Is that the long needle looking like ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've got multiple sets.
100%. But those are the best.
Oh yeah, so you find the hair and then you just get your tweezers. Oh my God. I love it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Hang on. Remember when we were on the hen do in Bath and you found a giant goat hair on my chin? On my neck. It was my neck, wasn't it? And you were like, you
Did I
literally,
pull it and
you
it
did,
curled?
yeah.
Like a ribbon on a present.
God, I've never seen this before, and it hasn't grown back. So
No, obviously it's my magic touch.
hilarious.
And so I have wanted to get like the hairs on my chin are now getting out of hand. And I'm also like getting more hair like on the inside of my
Yeah,
thighs.
I am too. The older I'm
Yeah.
getting.
But it's all like it's not just about your age, it's our hormone changes.
Oh.
Because it's linked to testosterone.
Oh,
And
well,
so
she's
with
telling it to a
PCOS,
man. This masculine energy
I
is
know.
taking force. Cool.
So yeah, I had a scan like a month or so ago, and they said I've got 2 polycystic ovaries. I'm waiting for blood tests, but I mean it doesn't really make much of a difference to my life, but it does now like justify a lot of different things. And so I don't want to be a hairy girl. I
No.
don't like hair, and I asked Dale for Christmas to get me a laser hair remover because I was going to have it done, but like it's just like it's so expensive and it like these are a force, like they are my hairs.
I can't wait to have a look.
So but as part of it you cannot pluck when you are laser hair removing because it removes the follicle and you want to keep the follicle, you just want to close it and burn it. And so I have now got my dermaplaning tool next to my bed, and so every night I'll get in there and I just
okay.
shave my chin.
Okay.
But I have not plucked. There's been a few moments where I'm just like, oh, I really want to do it.
Yeah.
It feels like I've given up an addiction.
Yeah.
Like it's been quite a big thing,
You
actually.
need, like, send her to AA. Go.
Yeah. Like, what would it be? Like hairy HC.
Yes. Love that.
So yeah, I'm not going to be a prolific plucker for much longer. And like I can feel one now. Like my fingers just automatically start searching. It's like a baby looking for a nipple. Like they just search,
Yes.
and that's like my fingers for my chin.
You're waiting for that spike.
I love it.
I've got 2 here and 1 here.
And even after you shave, you can still feel it.
I mean, I'm not there shaving, but
But it's
yeah,
with my
yeah.
dermaplaning.
Does it come back a lot quicker? Because I swear,
You
even when
get
you
bigger
pluck,
patches.
Oh.
Yeah, because obviously you can't just dermaplane like one
Just
hair.
one hair.
So like these 2 patches here and then under my neck.
sexy.
Yeah, like the hormonal spot area as well.
But honestly, the amount of women that I speak to, that the majority of
know.
women have a hairy little chin.
We do, I know.
But we're all just
Dale
there.
calls me a goat.
All right, Billy over there.
So yeah, I've now lasered. So you have to laser every
Yes.
72 hours.
So you've done it.
Yeah, you have to do it like for 12 weeks.
Oh,
every
I thought you
72
had
hours.
to wait for your hair to grow
Well,
for 12
because
weeks.
it's like one. No, I'm not going to
And
walk
then-
around like Hagrid.
I mean,
Jesus
I was
Christ.
going to pin you down after this
Oh
with
my
a like.
God, you wouldn't need
come-
to. You would be getting poked in the eyes right now. Like, no, I wouldn't do it if you had
I'd
to do
be here
that.
plaiting him.
You would be. Like, you can't pluck it, but you can shave.
Okay.
Which is why I've been shaving it.
Okay.
So you have to actually like freshly shave before you laser anyway, because
Right.
otherwise it can burn the hair and then fries
Makes
them.
sense,
It
and
does-
then you'll
it makes
smell
sense
like
then.
a little frazzle.
Yeah, so you
Okay.
have like a little exfoliation moment.
Yeah.
Having a little shave. So I've decided I'm doing my armpits at the moment.
Armpits,
My
okay.
top lip.
Yeah.
And my chin. And so yeah, so I got it on my birthday. We got home on the Monday. I did it on the Tuesday.
Okay.
And it's now Thursday. So I've done it maybe 4 times.
Okay.
So we're 2 weeks down, 10 to go. Don't worry, guys, you're on this journey with us,
Yeah.
and I will keep you updated. Because like the chin hair's so sporadic, I've been taking pictures of my armpits. And I did an armpit before.
Okay.
And I'm doing an armpit photo
Love that.
every time the hair grows back.
Okay.
Content create life. And so in 12 weeks we'll have like 50 armpit photos.
Oh my God, I can't
So
wait.
I'm really excited for it.
Can't wait.
Because you actually get to see the progression,
Yeah.
and that's what it's all about.
And does it, because I guess I'm a dark haired girl.
Yeah.
So when I shave, I have like a natural shadowing.
Yeah.
Does that get rid of the shadowing as well? Or
I
is
assume
that.
so. I mean,
Okay.
it's also like under your armpits would also be because it just doesn't get much natural light.
Yeah.
Like unless you're like this on a hike.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, I don't know. I've got really dark hair, like my body hair.
Yeah.
My legs are okay, my arms are okay, but my armpits and minge are black.
Oh my God. So a friend of mine, so she is really mousy. And we were talking about our pubes on the weekend, actually. And I was like, do you have black pubes?
Oh, she does.
And she said, no, she has mousy pubes. You know, just can't get.
Did she show you?
No, she didn't show me. And
Why
I really
not?
wanted to see them. It just wasn't that kind of It wasn't that kind of vibe.
Were you out?
No.
What the fuck are you doing then? Why did you not see her
I
pubes?
mean, I don't really want to see her
She
pubes.
hasn't got to get her fucking whole clit out. You haven't got to look at the whole kebab. You
Yeah,
just need to
but
see
I
the
could
top
have just
area.
seen. Yeah, I could have
Yeah,
just seen
like
the pubes.
I show you my C-section scar. You're gonna
Yeah,
see some pubic hair.
yeah. Anyway,
But you need to report back.
yeah. Okay, I'll ask her. I'll say, show me.
XYZ.
Yes.
Show me your pubes.
Show me your
Yeah.
pubes right now. And actually, that reverts
We'll let you
back.
guys know.
Let's revert back to what's her name, Chugly.
Oh shit! Yeah,
Yeah.
Chugly.
So obviously,
Okay.
yeah, obsessed with hers. But anyway, I saw one of her videos and her referring to her pubes and how red and fiery they absolutely are.
Well, she colours her hair, doesn't she?
She
But
does.
is she naturally ginger?
She is, yeah.
So obviously, I'm married to a ginger,
You
so I can
are.
concur that no matter what other colour is on their body, it is orange.
Orange. Carrot pubes.
Like
Curly or straight?
very curly, like aggressively curly.
Oh, like bleached hair vibe or soft hair vibe?
Bleach haired vibe.
So
It's
pure
almost
proper
like
pubing.
if you have black hair and
Yeah.
you bleached it,
Yeah.
and it's like orangey, whitey, aggressively curly. Like if you had afro hair and you bleached it,
Yeah.
that is what a ginger pubes look like.
Damn.
I know. Anyway, so Chugly.
Okay, yes.
So Chugly girl, she was she shared the story, and
Yeah.
if you follow her, you might already know what it is. So I think she's an escort, or
Who? Chugly.
so Chugly was telling a story.
Okay.
And I don't know if she saw it from another influencer's page or whether she saw it on Reddit. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I can't remember the whole context.
Yeah.
Also, it was a really long video, so I just thought
I
skipped because
get it. I feel
who's got
that.
time for that?
Yeah.
Not me.
Not me.
So she's showing this video, and it's made me think about a would you ever segment for the pod.
Okay.
So she's probably an escort, or she was using some sort of subscription based app.
Yeah.
We all know what that is. Initials O and an F.
Okay.
This girl messages, she's meant to go on this date with this guy, and she messaged him saying, I've got a really bad yeast infection. So
are we talking like cystitis?
no, like
Thrush.
thrush.
Right,
Fucking
okay,
hell.
yeah.
Like a thrush,
Yeah.
like a proper
Oh,
cottage cheese moment. Yeah.
Oh fuck. Okay, I feel her. Okay.
So she was meant to go on this date, and so she messages her client and says, I'm really sorry, I'm having a cottage cheese moment. Can we as long as you're happy, still go on the date? And he was like, yeah, absolutely. No, they were on the date, and she sat there, and he says, I want you to take your knickers off. And so she has to go to the toilet. She removes her knickers full of quark, and and she takes them out and she hands him her knickers.
No.
And then the conversation moves on, and he says, will you bake with your natural yeast? And she was like,
bake with your natural yeast?
Yeah, like, you use yeast for a rising agent.
Yes.
So he asked her to use yeast in a sourdough so he could eat it.
How much fucking yeast do you need to bake a loaf of sourdough?
Well, normally it's powdered. So, I mean, we all know that kind of vaginal yeast ain't fucking powdered unless she was going to dehydrate it and crumble it. But that seems like a lot of extra effort.
That's a long process.
And I don't know whether the yeast would still be active.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
She's in full-blown activation right now.
I don't know the answer.
Let's stand over a bowl and leak straight in and 100%. Do this now.
So she might be using it as like a cottage cheese top. I'm not sure. So anyway, she's like, yeah, okay. So he paid her, I think.
Okay, that's totally
he paid her £500 for her cottage cheese pants. And then he said that he will pay her $150 to make a vaginal yeast sourdough loaf.
Oh my fucking
And she was like, yeah, okay, fuck it. And then she thought, this is a great opportunity. So she messaged all of her subscribers and offered them this yeast infected sourdough.
No.
44 people responded and said, I want a sourdough.
Wait, for £150? Each. Let's do the math.
I'll do it.
Okay.
We're not there yet.
Okay.
So 44, of those 44, 41 transferred her the money. 41 times 150 is over £41,000.
Shut the fuck up.
In cottage cheese fanny. It's actually more than that. If you think, if there's 41 people and it's £150 each, it would be like 60,000.
Oh,
$60,000 dollars to make this cottage cheese? I mean, she's got to work quickly as well.
Yeah,
Because,
like this is a
like, is
couple.
she taking Caniston? Is it going to clear up?
Exactly.
Like,
Like
what's the
she's in a lot of
backlog?
pain as
Yeah.
well, and she needs to be seriously looking after herself.
And
So
also, how are they going to know? How would they know?
how will they
How
know?
would they know? Nobody's going to know.
No one's gonna know.
She could literally just wipe it on her vag after
Yeah.
just to get a bit of scent on it.
Want a slice?
Jen. So anyway, it's like, would you ever
Look.
would you do that? I mean,
Yeah,
you
I
are a love,
would.
you get
Okay.
infections year in,
I
year
get
out.
it at least once or twice a year, a really bad case of thrush. So I already know I'm in business. Like this is very possible
That's
for me.
120k a year.
I can
Just
do
from
that.
like 2 batches of vaginal yeast infection.
Okay, so I
You
need
could
to
also
get
like can it.
I need to get a private sourdough baking lesson so I can get on this
You
immediately.
can afford it for 120k.
Let's do it.
That's nuts, isn't it?
That is so
Would you do it
crazy.
though?
I would do it.
Would you do
I
it?
would, 100%. If someone wants to eat my infection, go for it, mate. I don't know I don't know what the side effects are going to be, but go on then.
I mean,
Let me know how it
bodybuilders
tastes,
drink
'cause
breast
I'm not
milk.
going to taste it.
Bodybuilders drink breast milk, don't they? So,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously that's
And
a nutritional thing.
when I was breastfeeding, I wanted everyone to taste my breast milk.
Yeah, I remember.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
No,
It
you
was at our
didn't.
dinner.
Well, you did,
At the dinner
yes!
date, you were like, "Do you want to try some of my tit milk?" I was like, "Yeah, okay."
Yeah, not physically. I really wanted her to
I
suck it
didn't suck her
directly
nip.
from my nipple.
Yeah.
But you had it from the bottle, didn't you?
I did.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I didn't suck your nip.
I literally used to want everyone to do it.
That's weird.
I don't think that is weird. I was so proud of my produce.
I know. I think that was like trauma dumping.
Maybe.
Suck my nipple.
Please suck me. Please take my milk from me.
Oh my god. So, would you ever? Would you ever set up OnlyFans?
I absolutely would. So I am a natural high sexual energy kind of gal. So it is, I feel, within my nature to do a platform like this. And I would have no shame in doing it. However, I do now have children. So I'm in conflict.
Well, I actually did set up an OnlyFans account.
Oh my fucking
Called me, my
God.
chins and I, because
You're going there.
you stop. I know what you're thinking. You fucking stop. I'm not a hoe. She's a hoe. I am not a hoe.
We're not a hoe. We just like connections. I know.
Oh, stop it. That's another episode. Jesus Christ, calm your fucking vagina down. So,
I can't. She needs to make some sourdough.
are you yeasting right now? Are you in infection mode?
I feel like I could make sourdough just from
I wonder if you
when
could
I'm
do it
ovulating.
like a red velvet cake
Oh my God, do you want to hear something actually quite
on
gross?
period.
This is not a period. Well, actually, this has happened whilst I'm on my period.
But you made a red velvet cake from your blood.
No, we're going away from baking at the moment. But you know, when we were away on your birthday
Yeah.
and I was ovulating,
Mm.
when I say I was horny, I was fucking
I know,
horny.
you told me.
I was so horny. I went to the toilet and I wiped.
Oh,
Wiped.
you were slipping. It's like gloop.
I was slipping and sliding.
It's like PVA explosion.
But with this, there was an extension of
And it was a
goodness.
very small toilet.
Exactly. And I wanted to have a look because, you know, she was extra juicy. Like, am I on my period? What is this?
Okay.
So I brought it up with some kind of speed. Anyway, this catapult of cum just comes and flings up and sticks to my chin.
And I was there like this, like, oh my God. So I had to like halve it and then wipe and then open it back up. And I'm like, oh no, that's just white cum. Okay,
Oh God, you're a minging hoe. So you could make so much money on
I
OnlyFans just
could.
by like talking about your juicy vagina. Whereas I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Couldn't do that. But when I first set up my TikTok and Instagram, I used to try on clothes as my way of weight loss, like to track my weight loss. And I would like wear an item of clothing and then show how over a period of time I would lose weight and end up fitting in it. And that isn't because I was trying to change my body to fit into the item. I was changing my body anyway, and the item was just the reference. Anyway, I would get so many messages from creepy men
Oh my God.
asking for my clothes.
For your
For
clothes?
my clothes, or uncut footage.
Oh.
And I was like, if you had a few people message, she was like, I'm like, they were really polite.
Okay.
Well, one guy wasn't. He was quite aggressive. And Dale was like, why don't you fart in them? I was like, they're my favourite jeans. He was like, do a skidder in there and ask for 10 grand. I was like, they're my favourite jeans. I don't do them anymore.
But for 10 grand,
I know, I didn't want to entertain that conversation. Like,
Okay.
man's not going to pay 10 grand for some jeans.
I mean,
I
polls
mean-
open.
May have done. And so this other guy was like, I'll ask for uncut footage. And he was like, hey, I'm sorry if this isn't your thing, but I have to ask. Like, he was really nice about it. And I was like, I'm sorry, bro, you're on the wrong app. Like, try OF. Like, this isn't.
Here's my link.
Yeah. And then I spoke to Dale and I was like, how would you feel about me selling
Yeah.
like uncut footage? And he was like, I don't fucking care.
What is this uncut footage? Is this like, oh, there's
Like
a
me
fanny
getting
flap?
no, it's like
There's a nipple.
I'm naked trying on clothes.
Oh, naked.
Well, like sometimes I'd be like, if it's just my underwear, that's a different story. But
Yeah.
it might be like if I've come out in a towel
Okay.
and then I'm trying on clothes.
Okay,
So
I'm
I'd have
with
had
you.
to undo the towel,
Yeah.
put my knickers on, which is never sexy to watch.
No.
And then like flip a bra on. And so like I was just like, that makes me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But Dale was like, I'm fine with it.
Yeah. Go
that's
make that
fine.
dollar.
You do it, baby. You do it. And I was like, as long as I would never do that without his permission. Like,
Yeah.
not that he has to give me permission, but like we're married.
Exactly. You've got to stay in a
and
secure...
so I did set up. So if you go and search on OnlyFans for me, my chins and I will come up.
Is there any footage on there?
I've never done anything with it.
You
No, I chickened
haven't.
out.
Have you checked? I don't know how it works. Do you get told if you have a
I
follower
don't know.
or
No,
a
I think you have to
subscriber?
set up like what the subscriptions are. So you pay for it. So you pay
Oh.
for like a monthly subscription.
Okay.
So it'd be like $1.99, $5.99, £200, and then people then can ask you in your subscription for additional content, and that's when it would end up getting way out of hand.
Okay.
And yeah, so I didn't do anything with it, but I
Okay.
absolutely, I don't know. I think if I didn't have kids,
Oh, if we didn't have kids, like, not saying that we would, but imagine the
Again,
ideas.
I know. Again, though, I think the content, like, I'm not like I love a shag as much as the next person, but I'm not someone who thrives off of sexual energy.
Yeah.
Like, I love a shag.
Whereas
but,
I am.
Yeah, like I couldn't do it. I couldn't ramp myself up enough to be like, oh, look at my boobies. Like in a creepy voice. I can do it like to make fun out of myself.
Do you like how they jiggle and
Oh,
wiggle?
but I couldn't do it.
Look at that.
I couldn't do it. Like, oh, I'm like overthinking about it now.
Do you know what would have been, and I got asked multiple times to do when I was cabin crew, was sell my shoes.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, and knickers.
Yeah.
So a lot of the
Did
other...
you ever sell them?
No, I didn't.
Why?
I was just young, having fun. I didn't really think
Young,
of the
fun,
money.
and full of cum.
Exactly. Exactly. Now in hindsight.
Yeah. You
I'm
could have
like,
fucking. That was like
damn.
OnlyFans, like in real life.
Yeah.
Did they ask you face to face?
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yep.
So how'd the conversation go?
So they'd be at the back. I'd be preparing.
So like the last one to filter out of the queue.
Yeah.
Okay. Getting off the plane.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or mid-flight, waiting for the toilet.
Stop it.
Yeah, and you're just having a conversation, general chit chat
With them.
with them. I'm there like, please don't open the door, because they're standing so close to the door. And then it would be straight away, oh, kinky talk. So what are you into? Where are you going?
Stop
Are you
it.
staying? Oh, all the fucking time from men. More evidence of what I believe.
So you wouldn't make a friend on a flight.
You wouldn't make a friend on a flight, absolutely not. But I'm there working. Imagine going into Nando's and the waitress comes over or waiter comes over, and you're like, "Oh, do you like it here?"
I guess everyone
Do you
kind
like
of
a chicken
assumes
wing?
that they are that air hostesses are usually up for a bit of fun.
And we are, okay. But don't come at me when I'm in my uniform on a flight at work. You know, if you want to come at me like that in my uniform outside of work, okay, let's do it. But don't be asking for my shoes so you can have a wank in them, come in them, and then go send them to your friend or frame them. No, mate, it's not
What?
gonna
I just don't
work.
get it. I don't like people are fucking weird.
I know.
One of Dale's friends' sons,
Brothers, cats,
sister's aunt's
sister,
baby
yeah.
cousin,
Okay, plant.
dog. Let it
Coconut.
go. He used to sell his pants, so people would like on OnlyFans, so people would ask to buy his pants.
Oh my God.
And he would literally go to Asda, rub his dick on them, and then send them off for like 50 quid a pop.
Is this women or men? Or
Men. Well,
both?
he was a man
Yeah.
selling it to women.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Women want that shit.
Apparently fucking so.
What are they going to do with it?
I don't know, wear them? Sniff them?
Wear them, sniff. Wow. Okay. I
Wipe
mean,
their-
I'm not judging.
Get their fucking
that-
spider web cum on it. Like, do that.
If that gets you off, I want to know how that gets you off. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, how easy could someone be? Like,
Yeah.
that's nuts.
Wow. Okay. Okay. We've done it again. We've overshared way too much. Way more than I thought we would anyway on our first little chat thing. So yeah, I've loved this.
It's been fun.
It's been so much fun.
And natural.
And natural. I mean,
Yeah.
we have been friends a long time, and
I
we have got
know.
an abundance of stories and little
You
experiences.
have an abundance of stories.
I really do.
Obviously, she's single.
Yes.
There's many, many to come. And obviously, like, the idea, like, this is called Dead Mum Club, but it isn't about
Yeah.
grief. Like, we have come so far in the last couple of years, and like in our
Yeah.
real lives, like, we're both coaches for like similar but different things. Like, I coach women on weight management and life coaching,
And I coach mainly women on mindset.
and NLP coaching,
NLP
which is
coaching.
neuro-linguistics programming. It just feels so good on your tongue.
It really does.
Neuro-linguistic programming.
And I'm currently training in hypnotherapy. So love anything to do with the subconscious. That fucking gets me wet.
And that's her tagline on her business.
Okay, yeah. Again, have I said too much? I mean, I'm really professional, and I will not rewire your brain to a sex. Oh my God.
Stop it. Stop.
Okay, too many stories.
Just stop it.
Okay.
So, and like, we often laugh about like how we would have dealt with things, like the previous versions of ourselves,
We
because
always refer back.
yeah, and it hasn't even been that long,
No.
really. Like, for me, it was since 2022, so we're now 4 years in, when I had like my little breakdown, and then I had my little psychiatric assessment.
So that was me too. It was my 30th birthday.
okay.
that
So we're
was
both
my-
2022.
Yeah.
And like,
Damn. Who are we?
so grown.
No.
And so we will like, we often refer back to like, you like, if you, when you're in a situation it doesn't feel like you're handling it very well, it's like, well,
Yeah.
look, you were 5 years ago would not have handled this very well,
No
and like,
way.
look how much you've grown. And we're currently like constantly telling each other like where we are doing well, because I think you constantly need a bit of reassurance when you're going through this process.
Yeah.
And so although Dead Mums Club is called Dead Mums Club, it isn't specific to grief, but we both have been through a huge amount of grief in our life. We're both mums without mums, and a lot of it has framed who we are and how we see things and how we feel spiritually.
Yeah.
And so it will definitely be topics that will be discussed, but it's also, we were both victims for such a long period of time.
Oh, yeah.
And now we're not. And so I guess we just want to share a little bit of light with everybody.
And how we overcome that.
Yeah.
And who we are today.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of us.
Yeah,
And
me too.
I want to scream about that,
Yeah.
because you don't have to be stuck in life. You don't have to make choices that don't align with you. And we've learnt the methods, we've learnt the tools, we've gone through a shitload of personal growth. So
We want to share it with you.
yeah.
And we'll also be wanting to share your Am I the Arsehole stories?
Yes.
Or your Would you ever stories. So there is a link to our website with prompts on both, and you can just go in and fill out your form. You can be anonymous, you can tell us who you are, change names for anonymity if you want to, or you can just DM us on Instagram and we will get to it. But thank you so much for being here, and we will see you next week.
See you next week. Over and out.